Okay, so I'm going to do a vlog style video today. I have got to get this organized. Behind me, you can see our homeschool area. We school in the kitchen, and so I have to make sure this is all tidy and that it just looks better than this because it is in a focal point in our house, and I don't want it to be an eyesore for me specifically because I just can't stand that. But we're going to tackle it. I have some things coming in today, some containers for this right here. This is all of their books. Yes, I know it's messy, but as you can see, I ordered or organized their books by subject last year, and it really worked well. But I was constantly having to do this and pull the books out, and I want something a little different. And so I ordered some containers, and I'm just hoping that the containers solve the problem. They can pick them up. They have handles on the containers. They can just grab it out, do their schoolwork, put it all back in there, and put it back on the shelf. So I'm hoping that it works. I'll give you an overview before we show the after. This is what it looks like right now. Yes, we have a fly trap, a supper. We have a lot of flies. We live in the country. I don't know. But this is our little corner. So we have our table, kitchen table, and I use this door to put things that we're working on. That was last year, so I'm gonna have to tear all that down. And then I use this board up here for our Bible verse for the week, and then a schedule and other little things. We have our uh, creation days up there that the kids can look back on, and this up here is a mess. Everything's a mess, y'all. Look, it's bad. It is so bad. I need to get started on it. We're actually going to be starting school next month, so I need to get going. I have like a few weeks to get everything organized, under control. Got to go shop for school supplies, all that fun stuff. So it needs to get done. One thing I wanted to mention was that you don't have to have a schoolroom per se to do any kind of homeschooling. You don't even have to school out of your dining area if you don't want to do that. That is just something that we do. I have the space, and so I just utilize it for different books. Um, but yeah, you can school in your living room. You can put shelves in there, or you can store things completely out of the way and just use minimal books. I know some people school from tablets or computers, and so they don't have like a lot of things that they need to store. So it really is just make it your own, basically. You don't need a lot of money to buy all the things either. Just use what you have, and it'll work just fine. So this sign I made myself using Canva. It was pretty simple, but it is a motto, our class motto for our little dining room, schoolroom. It is from Charlotte Mason, and if you've never heard of her, she is a 1800s school teacher. Her life is very interesting, and the way that she taught kids and the way that we teach now in modern times, a lot of it comes from her. And so a lot of living books go on here in our home because of her. Children learn better whenever they can connect to someone. So if you're reading about history and you're reading a book about someone's life, they can connect to that person. It's less about like repetitive repetition in worksheets, but more of like making a connection, if that makes sense. So if you have never heard of her, I highly suggest you look her up online and just see what is the Charlotte Mason thing all about, because there's a lot of what we call Charlotte Mason homeschoolers out there that school that way. They teach that way. We are not 100% Charlotte Mason, but our curriculum is inspired by her, so that helps a lot. Shorter lessons is one of the things that she taught, and has really been beneficial for my own children too. So, yeah, check her out. She's really cool. So, this little hutch is my husband's great grandmother's, and it's awesome because see that little hole right there, the keyhole? I can lock that and keep my toddler out of all of the art supplies. So, it has been amazing. There's a bunch of mess. I'm working on the bookshelves right now. But yeah, I've seen these at antique stores. So if you ever see one and you have room for that in your house, like, of course, you want to put all of your pretty dishes in there and store it because of the glass windows. Well, actually, they're not glass, but see through. I think it's actually plexiglass, but it's just a pretty hutch. And like I said, you can have something pretty in your like homeschool area, but also store things. This is a really cute book, by the way. Um, yeah, so check your local antique stores to find one because I'm telling you, locking a kid out of art supplies is the best thing. So, yesterday I went ahead and finished this shelf over here. I have openings now where I can put my bins. I got these in from Amazon. You can just search 11 by 11 storage bins for shelves and they'll pop up. They are like cloth material. So I'm just going to put these over here. And these are going to hold our kids' books that I have not got out yet. That'll be a different video, but they're going to fit all in here. So whenever they need to do their school, all they have to do is just grab them off the shelf and go. As you can see, this one already has some books in it. That's our history lesson for the year. They are flimsy. They're not like a wooden box, but they'll get the job done. Here is the after. If you have any suggestions for a whiteboard cleaner, please link those in the comments below because I'm having trouble getting mine clean. And this is our little cat, our little kitten. His name is Tiger. But this is the after. I finished. I got everything organized. It's not perfect, but it makes sense to me and I can access everything from the shelves. I hope you're encouraged to know that you can homeschool out of your dining room. You definitely don't have to have this big room or another building. And I hope it was helpful for you. And I thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.